All right, my friends, we are doing another vacuum cleaner. And same company that sent us the vacuum cleaner before, from Dreame. Before it was a cordless, like stick style vacuum. And I have to say, we've been using that thing all the time. It's kind of become our go-to vacuum just for little things here and there. I've used it to clean the car. It's been fantastic. So when Dreame asked us if we wanted to try their new Dreambot L10 Pro robot vacuum and mop, we were like, yeah, because well, we're moving to a place which you all probably know, unless this is your first time here, and if it is, welcome. If not, we're moving, and our house that we're moving to is pretty much entirely carpet free outside of like the staircase. So something like this that we can just have run throughout the day can be awesome. So we're going to take a look at what comes in the box, kind of look at some of the specs, and then we're going to set it up actually downstairs here in our current home, and we're going to see how it does. All right, coming up. So we have a robot vacuum already. We have one. It's one of the iRobots. And we've had that for not that long, maybe a year or so. And it's not one of the higher end ones. It really was one of the entry level ones, but it still cost like maybe 300 bucks, something like that, 300 and change. And to be completely honest with you, I wasn't overly impressed with it. It's cool, it's neat, and it's fun to watch. It has nothing but issues, at least ours does, trying to dock at the end when it's finished. And there are times that it just completely misses a room. It just never goes into it. It goes in one time, and then the next time it just says nope. And I don't understand why it doesn't decide to go there. So one of the hopes with this one is that it's got a lot more features that I think will allow it to really map out the environment and hopefully know which rooms are where. And I believe you can actually be like, I need you to clean this room and this room. And that's what it goes to. And if it starts to run low on power because you've given it too much, or your house is a little maybe dirtier and it just needs more time, then it will go and charge itself and then go continue on when it's got enough charge. So kind of cool. Here's the actual Amazon listing, and these come out on Amazon right now. You're looking at about, I'd say about 400 bucks. I think it is $400, $500 US. What you'll see, runtime up to 150 meters, covers 250 square meters on a full charge. But again, it'll go back and charge itself if it needs to so that it can finish. If we continue down here, high precision 3D obstacle avoidance, which I think is pretty cool. It actually has like a LiDAR sensor on it. 4,000 PA strong suction. I don't know what the PA is, but I'm guessing that's good. If not, they wouldn't advertise it. It gives you a runtime of 150 minutes. Cleans where you want. So this is the other one that I thought was kind of cool. Assign specific zones to clean or detour. So don't go into that room, because I could be like, go clean these rooms, but I'm going to be doing some editing here, so just don't do that room right now. So that's also cool, right? Virtual no-go zones. I love it. Vacuum and mop all in one, which is also nice, and a little video. So we'll possibly play some of the video while, well, at the end, maybe, when we're doing the actual review, to let you guys know what we thought. All right, this is it. Black. It's a nice big black box, which is very cool. So there it is, Dreambot L10 Pro Robot Vacuum and Mop. Spin it over here. You do get an app, a little more showing what it, well, I don't know, showing the robot vacuum. A high precision 3D 2-in-1 vacuum and mop, 4,000 PA strong suction, and smart app control. I'm super excited, and I do love the fact that it says, and I'll read it here. You guys can read this if you ever get one, but until then I'll read it. LDS, high precision navigation and 3D obstacle avoidance, precise obstacle precision obstacle avoidance, 3D. You get what I'm saying. All right, let's figure out how to open this, shall we? I'm guessing it's this right here. And you know what? I put away most of my stuff. Hold on. Right in front of me. Yep. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm gonna kind of just set it over here a little bit and kind of throw it's. You guys will be able to see it here. It's a lovely setup box for sure. It's all set up really nice. We get inside here. Oh, this is gonna be one of your trays. Oh, this is like your mop. You can feel that, right? That's gonna be your mop on there. Super cool. I'm gonna put that back so that we can all take this downstairs and set it up when we go there. We get, what is this, just your manual? Yeah, so this is your quick start guide. Here's a QR code for you guys if you want to download the actual application, which I'm sure you'll have to, and the robot vacuum and mop user manual. Nice big manual too, with big fonts, big images. I like that. That makes me happy. I like when they give you things that are a size that people can actually read, right? Especially with things like appliances, right? Things like that. So, very nice, and we'll pack that back up. Because again, we will be moving, so I don't need to make this a mess. It's gotta be packed back up. This is, well, what is this? This here is gonna be your power cord. Pretty big box for a power cord, but I think that's it. Yep, that's it, power cord. Okay. And you get the vacuum. And you get, what is this? My guess is the dock, and this, I don't know what this is. It's got this weird little, pull it down this way, I don't, oh, it's the brush. This is the brush that goes probably underneath to get it all in the receptacle. Yes? I think that's it. I think that's all. That's it. All right, that's okay. So this is going to be we're at docks, you know, so very similar to like the iRobot one. Now I know the biggest issue with the iRobot one was these. Now these are nice and elevated, which I really like, because the other ones, they just would come on here and it would be like nope, and it would back off and go around and come back and try and be like nope. So hopefully, my hope is these ones dock nice flush on the back. This is where you're going to power your power into. This for some comes off. Maybe it's a spare. I don't know. Maybe it's a spare. We'll find that out. But that's your little brush. Excellent. And I have to say, I think this might be bigger. I'm not 100%, but it might be bigger. There it is. Oh. That has got some heft to it. Do you see that? Oh, I like that. And there's your LiDAR scanner, your power, your home, your all kinds of features on there. Let's flip it over. There is some stuff that you're gonna wanna pull off here. What does this say? Tear it off before use. So take this and just kind of go, there you go. Torn off before use. Anything on this side? Same deal. Okay, flip. Cool. Let's take it backwards, upside down I mean. So this is your standard brush. My guess is this, just so they could put it in the box without it getting damaged, I'm guessing this just kind of goes, on here, like so. And I don't know if that's right, because that seems to hit that wheel, you know? Maybe it doesn't matter? That's the only place this can go. And I've already put it there. So my hope is that's where it is. And these are gonna be, you guys can see that there. These are the sensors that will connect here. Those are much nicer than the iRobot one I have. Again, it's not, I don't have one of the high level iRobot ones. So if you have one of those, maybe you're like, it's awesome, I love it. And that's awesome for you. But doesn't look like there's a ton of things that you and I have to do with this. It literally has a little, push that this way, push, I'm guessing you push this to take this out to clean it, right? Would be my guess. So you can get in here and clean this. Super soft brushes though. All right, I'm with you. That snaps back in. This is just going back down here. My question is, it's gotta have a spot where, oh, there's your bumper. You can feel that little bumper on it, right? The back or someplace has to come out. We'll figure that out. It's got to come out when it needs to clean, or sorry, to empty. And I'm sure this is just going to spin around and maybe it hits the wheel. This is going to slide up there and dock. All right, well, I'm going to go download the app, and we're gonna take it downstairs and let it do a run. Yeah. All right, let's go downstairs. All right, so we're down here in the basement, so not the greatest light, but it's the one room because, well, we're moving still. And everything upstairs is just covered in boxes. This is the only room that kind of has a floor that's somewhat vacuum, I guess, ready. So it's definitely got obstacles in it. There's stuff on the floor still. It's a little dirty, which is kind of good. And I've got the mop section installed, and it's wet. And we're going to try it out. So I did connect it with the application. Actually really easy, and now we're gonna see what it does. All right, so a few things. When you start, this is the actual app right here, so you guys can hear me okay. This is the app right here, and this is what you're going to use to kind of set it all up and do everything. But once it's set up, it actually helps you create a little shortcut like this, so that you don't have to go through the full app just to get to your vacuum cleaner. So once you tap this, it should open up here. Right, see there's Dreambot, right? That's nice, L10. And I guess it's starting to see an area, which is a little weird. We're going to go in here. So there's seat map management, multi-floors, operation failed because it started, we accidentally started it, and stopped it, so it got a little bit of a fail. That's fine. We're going to hit start cleanup. Fully charged, cleaning time. We can go in here to the settings. You'll see device settings, cleaning mode, right, quiet, standard. I'm going to have mine just set to standard. Water flow settings, same thing. I'm just going to go, we'll just go to low. Schedule cleanup now, cleaning histories, accessories, remote control. No, we're all good. So let's just turn this back here, and again, it's way over in the corner, so we're gonna hit the start button and see if this thing fires up. All right, kind of exciting.
Start the mopping. Positioning, please wait. Positioning, please wait.
guys, so it finished. It did. It actually. So again, at the beginning of the video, I said that I had one of the iRobots, which I think it cost us, I don't know, somewhere between $300 and $400 Canadian. So this was really what I was kind of comparing it to, and without question, you know, comparing this one to the iRobot, I would buy this one hands down, without question. There was a lot of things that I was really quite amazed with, actually, and I think it has to do a lot with the LiDAR scanner, because I don't think it really ever really fully bumped into anything. Like, it came close to certain things, and it may have kind of hit something possibly when it was kind of going around a corner, but it really never like hit, which my other one, the iRobot one, that's how it detects. So it's constantly using that bumper sensor to kind of nail stuff. And this was way better. The volume or the sound of the vacuum, this vacuum, again, way quieter than the iRobot. And what I really liked about this one, and I was a little concerned at the beginning because I wasn't sure, was when you watch the I guess the sweeper brush that kind of sweeps stuff into the front so the vacuum can pick it up. There's a lot of times where it's not moving very fast at all. And I'm like, what is it doing? And it would really just spin up when it kind of figured it seems like it needs to. So when it was kind of going around the outside, it was spinning but slow, and it was in corners, it was spinning slow, and it would kind of come on a straight line and it would spin up faster. So it was really trying to figure out when to utilize that brush and when not to. Again, if you compare it to the other one, my other one it's spinning at full all the time. And a lot of times what happens is it catches something on the floor and it just flicks it, and it flicks it into an area that's already been cleaned, which means I guess you hope that it's gonna go back there and get that again. A lot of times it doesn't. This one, no, it just kind of enough of a to get it in front of the vacuum so the vacuum can kind of pick it up, which actually really smart. The mop worked really good. I had it on, I can't remember, low, or I think it was just low. You could see the water out back, and in a room of that size, I didn't have to refill it at all anytime. I wouldn't expect that you should have to, but again, did a great job. I thought it was cool. As soon as the vacuum docked, it actually came up and told me, it was like, so go clean and empty that mop. So get it out, probably so that it doesn't just, you know, dry out. So it's kind of, I got it on my watch, I got it on my phone, everything. I kind of came up and said, go do that, don't forget. So I did. Yeah, the LiDAR scanner, really cool. And you can see here, I'll just put a screenshot up here for you guys. It mapped out the room, right? So it has a really cool map. So you can, down the road, right now we're only just doing that room because again, we're gonna be moving out of here in literally, when this gets released, probably a day or two. So I'm not gonna keep this map. I'll try to figure out how to get rid of this map. But in the new house, you could actually come up and say, I need you to just clean the living room and this room and the dining room. Leave the other rooms alone because maybe I'm working in there, right? I'm gonna be in the kitchen cleaning, or I'm in the living room. So you can go do the kitchen. So you can actually say what rooms to do, which again, awesome. My other one doesn't do that because it really doesn't have any idea the room it's in. And again, this got everything because it's scanning everything. It seems to, at least, not omit an area. There was one little corner that I was watching and I'm like, it's not going in there. It's not, and it went in there last. I don't know why, but it went in there last, got it, came out, did its thing. Super cool. Now the last thing that's a huge positive for me, huge positive, is the docking. Our other one, I bet you at it 10 times, if it docks 20% properly without me having to go in there and be like, just line up properly. Maybe it's mine, I don't know, but it is one of those things that we really can't use that one when we're not home because it'll just error all the time, constantly erroring. This one, boom, right in there, slid right in. So that by itself, for me, means that I can run this vacuum and not feel like, well, I'm gonna have to be home because it's gonna mess up. No, as of now, no mess up. So that's again really good. Now I don't want to say downside, but the one thing to be aware of when you are buying like a robot vacuum, and now that we have two, this is an issue with, I think, robot vacuums in general, and it has to do a little bit with the fact, I think, that they're circles, is that getting into a corner, right? Getting into a corner is an issue. So if you are thinking you can buy this and never ever have to get a broom out, well, then you'll probably be a little disappointed because you should get a broom in there on occasion. The mop section's definitely not going to get in that corner, for sure. But the broom, it came in close, but there's definitely some stuff in some of the corners that I'm like, yeah, it missed it. My other one did too, so that's not a big deal. But yeah, I'm very pleased. This one is definitely my favorite. Again, I've only tried two, but very happy with it. Super quiet, seemed to pick up everything that was in its way. The mop is a huge bonus, and I like the fact with the app that you can kind of go in and say, you know, how clean you want it to do and how aggressive you want that mopping to go for water usage, things like that. It does come up with little notifications on your phone and my Apple Watch, so I'm not sure on other watches, but on the Apple Watch for sure, just to tell you like it's done or get, you know, it's time to clean the mop section. And last but not least, it docked without me having to do anything. Oh, the other thing, there's like vocal prompts all the time telling you what it's doing. You know, it's starting up, it's positioning itself, it's docking, it's finished its cleaning, it's constantly, not constantly, but it's talking whenever it's about to do something different, which actually I kind of like as well. I think it's a win. I think it's a win. You know, if you are in the market for buying a robot vacuum and this falls in the price point, I think you'll be happy with it. I think you'll be happy with it. The app works really well, and I do know that you can kind of just go touch the physical buttons to kind of do some work on it as well. All right, my friends, there you go. That's the Dreame L10 Pro, I believe it is, robot vacuum. Yeah, awesome. I love it. All right, my friends, we will put links down below to where you can pick this one up if it's something that is of interest to you. And we will see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that little notification bell, and that's it. Later, my friends.